Well, let's go do this. I don't think I've actually gotten this far. My original game ended around 60%. We're now at 66 and over. Same level though, which shows you the difference of playing it on medium the whole way through. Hard actually. Although this game is so much more fun when it doesn't try to be hard because again, there's not a lot of tactics. The fights are more numerous and also less meaningful, so it undermines its own point and purpose. It's almost as if designing a good game takes more than just a bunch of situations where the game happens. Just it just gives us food for thought. Anyway, I decided to make this the plain non-elemental weapon. Because I don't like that this thing can break as easy as it does, like the programming just falls apart. And I made the Nobutsu Kage, because, you know, the pistol's fine, but... Eh...
I think I recognize this area.
Yeah, this is definitely looking familiar.
Oh shit. It's Mezu again.
Get rid of him.
Why are you so... Like, why is everyone so mean to them?
No way. To what do I owe this pleasure?
Oh, I didn't come to see you, you washed up.
Like, why are you mean to everyone? What happened to Lo
Wang
in
Yakuza's
15
big
years?
boss, the Oyabu.
The Oyabu. Do you really think he'd hang around here with ruffians such as myself?
So you know him?
Oh, he's quite a fascinating character. What will you do once you've found him?
Chop a few pieces off him. I only need one, but with this guy, let's just say
So, a
it's
problem I
personal.
have is
Oh,
these
dear.
voices worked a lot better when they were massive armors and walking Chigos or masked dudes.
Mamushi Heika certainly did.
Nonsense. She would never betray me.
Betray him?
So, you're...
No. It's not possible.
There's no point in secrecy any longer. My goodwill attempts have been terminally undermined by my misbegotten offspring.
What?
What does a god want with a Yakuza boss anyway?
I needed something, she needed something.
Oh, I remember now. You provided the muscle to keep her in power, and she let you violate her daughter. Cute.
I wouldn't expect you to understand.
Oh no, I get it. Power for sex. Oldest arrangement in the book. And hey, you even got a kid out of the bargain.
She is no concern of yours.
Well, I hate to break this to you, but Daddy's little girl is all grown up, and she's not your biggest fan.
Feelings of the half-breed are of no consequence to me.
I'll kill him. I'll kill him dead.
When you coming back, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll have a good time then. Dad, you know we'll have a good time then.
I would prefer if this was like established over the course of the game instead of just being something that pops out of nowhere.
Glad you amuse yourself so. The rest of the world laughs at you. Why shouldn't you join in?
I'll take laughing stock over rapist any day.
It was a business arrangement.
You keep digging, buddy. There's a pony down there somewhere.
If you've thrown in your lot with my sister, there's nothing I can do for you. She is as duplicitous as she is asinine. Oh, and I'm terribly sorry, but I can't spare any body parts today, Lo Wang. But be sure to come see me after my dear sister hangs you out to dry. I do so enjoy a good laugh. I'll be in Mamushi Heika's old office above the laundry.
Whew, there goes the neighborhood. Oh, and just so you know, I do take starch in my shirts, but not too much. Makes me itchy. Have a nice day, dick face.
What a weird conversation. The context completely escapes me for. And now I'm forcefully teleported out? That's fresh. What was that? Why was there an area for that at all? We just walked up to this bozo and said hello. Were we here to collect some kind of Yakuza limb or something? What stopped us? Why are we going back
Well,
to...
that explains a lot.
Yeah, like why Mamushi Heika sent us on that bullshit errand where we accidentally met him.
And why I felt like a freak my whole life.
Well, I'm glad it was edifying for you, Dr. Fascinating. Remind me not to rent you space in my head again. I've had enough of your screwed up family.
Oh, and I suppose your family was better?
I've been on my own since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them.
I've spent 3 years with mine and I can't forget a moment.
Wait a second. You...
I meant... 23?
No, wait. That's impossible. The collision was 5 years ago and Mezu couldn't have met your mom before. Oh my god. Seriously? You're 3 years old. I have a 3-year-old running around inside my head.
A 3-year-old half-demon.
Oh, how reassuring. Let's go see your auntie. Maybe she'll be able to add some kind of toxic cherry to this shit sundae.
Why are you facing the wrong way? Is it because the terrain is in the way and you can't... Oh, God, that'd be just perfectly on brand for this game at this point, really. Oh, it goes! You're actually sitting in a reasonable place.
My bravest warrior.
And now you're standing here because, again, the cutscenes do not align with the
Could you
gameplay.
be a little more smarmy?
Shut up. I'm afraid I don't have good news.
Frustration is just the universe tickling your belly.
I didn't get the hand.
You are alive, though. Where there is breath, there is hope.
Where there is breath, there are bullshit feel-good platitudes.
Have I done something to anger you?
No more than anyone else who almost gets me killed.
Oh, the Oyabun gave you trouble then.
Only insofar as he's an immortal demon lord. The Oyabun is Mezu.
So it is.
Wait, you knew?
That two-faced, conniving little...
It was obvious from the way he conducted his affairs. Let's just say it had my brother's aroma.
So why did you... Oh, you were trying to kill me! Figures.
Oh no, I never meant to harm you, my noble champion.
Well, you got a funny way of showing it.
I was, however, trying to kill her.
Her.
Your little hitchhiker?
Comical.
Indeed.
And me dying in the process was...
A regrettable side effect. I feel absolutely dreadful about it.
Oh, you
If
poor
you're a
thing.
cheap person, can't you
But
just
it
pull her
seems
out
I
or something?
underestimated you. You chose the path of non-violence.
As did your brother.
No matter. I had hoped to keep my conscience clean on this, but desperate times call for violent
So,
deaths.
They're still immortal, right? Like, the Noble Tsurukage being gone is like a
Can you
big
please
problem,
kill this
right?
man for me?
Or does that medallion give me the powers?
There's
Because they couldn't touch that thing. They would just go bleh and die. That's how Hoji died. He just touched it.
Do try to stay dead this time.
Hey! Wait! Just a heads up. When I get
See,
out
this
of
is why
here,
it's good to
I'm
give
gonna
characters
destroy
reliable
your
weapons, because then he can
entire
block it with his
family.
katana and be cool
I
about
will
it.
hold your coat.
You're my head. You're not holding anyone's goddamn coat. Oh no, my fight for my life against these fucking mooks.
Mess with the bull?
Jesus Christ. Can someone here knock it?
Together, man.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. It's got a little handprint.
What the hell is this?
It's sealed with some kind of chi power.
So? You know, your uncle wasn't too shabby with the chi magic. You think his sword could help?
I don't see too many other options right now, do you?
Hey, you don't think any part of his energy might still be in this thing, do you?
Oh, you mean like maybe your old friend could magically but heartbreakingly speak to you from across the grave?
You think?
Wait, shh.
What?
Listen.
This is such a fucking Hoji moment.
Sound of gullibility.
Why aren't you Hoji? Because this would be fucking better if, like, you know how...
Whoa. Something's happening with this sword.
I know. I'm focusing my chi through it. Hold it out.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
I would have loved it if they had Hoji as a Joker thing. Like, he legitimately feels bad about it.
You and your niece make a pretty good team.
Huh?
Nothing.
Like, let's talk about this, all right? Let's have this little idea in our little baby head. We have Hoji as the sort of thing that's still in his head because he's like, man, I could never forgive myself for allowing my best friend to die. Oh, woe is me. And that's the whole, like, big arc or something. I don't know. You can do something with it. Then you don't need her, and you can have Hoji be kind of contradictory as a character because he's not really Hoji, he's someone else. I just feel that there's more you can do with it. I mean, this is completely meaningless. But there's damage in it. I just don't get it. Why did they pick the worst story, the worst aspects? Like, there's a great sequel you can tell on this, but they decided not to. They decided to make garbage. And then they...
What?
I thought when we got out of that room we'd be able to teleport, but I still can't feel the statues. It's like something's jamming me.
Those two giant sparkling towers.
Maybe.
I should probably destroy them. Just this. Looks like this isn't your year.
You are by far one of the more annoying enemies in the game, mostly because they spawn these pretty powerful explosions.
Oh, yeah! There we go. One tower rubberized.
Is that even a verb?
It is now.
That definitely changed the interference patterns. If you break the other one, I might be able to get us out of here.
This game...
This is twice raised my crippling fear of impotence.
That's awfully insightful of you.
I just figured I'd beat you to it.
You know, at least you're honest about it.
Stop. Wait. Boom goes the tower. How's the weather?
Sunny skies, we are cleared for takeoff.
Let's go stomp some demon butts.
Hey, those are my people.
Everyone's somebody's people. It's their fault if they get in my way. I hate to do it, but we need to go see your pop.
There has to be another way.
I don't like dealing with him any more than you do, but Smith is dead, Gozu hates me, and Amiono is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You know anyone else that can put your soul back in your body?
He'll find a way to make it about him.
You guys can have your Paper Moon moment on your own time, okay? I've got a broken shell of a life to get back to. Mezu, you may be a supernatural pervert, but you had your sister's number.
She tried to kill you? What a surprise.
Not the first woman to put a hit out on me.
And you've come crawling back to ask my forgiveness.
Not exactly. More
To
like
be
a
fair, I
favor.
didn't get the story of Shadow Warrior 1 all that well in the first try either.
I think we can help each other out.
But I didn't care
Go on.
all that
I
much.
have information about Kamiko.
I have seen her. In the forest, drinking from the dark pools. Corrupted beyond all recognition.
Why did you father her in the first place?
The gates must be resealed. I used Amiona before, but she has proven infirm.
Yeah, try psychotic.
I am made of sterner stuff. I wanted the seal to endure this time, so I planned to fashion it from something which sprang from me instead. It was all for naught, though. Kamiko is beyond hope.
Tell him.
Really?
Do it. Tell him I'm here.
You know, that's just her body. Her soul is intact.
What? Where is she?
Right here.
Your mouth was making those nonsensical sounds again. Can you do something about that?
She's in my head, Dickwad.
What? I don't think... Ah, ingenious.
Like, this voice effect just ruins any serious conversation if it goes on too
Serum that will
long.
reverse the damage to her body. If we can administer it, can you put her soul back?
Mr. Wang, I believe we have an understanding. And hello, Kamiko. It's good to finally meet you, even if it is through this lesser creature.
Fuck you very much, you
I mean, he is a
miserable piece
Yakuza
of
boss.
shit. I oughta...
You would say that even if it was a human.
Touched. Let's get to work.
The Lumberjack's Caress or the Cerebus? I don't want either of these, really. I mean, this one's kind of cute. Damage resist up, movement speed down.
I have dispatched scouts across the breadth of Onishima. Kamiko's body will be found. In the meantime, there is something I need you to do.
Didn't Zilla take the body?
Baddies. Did I miss something?
This benefits you as much as me. It simply won't do if we save the universe minutes after my sister destroys it.
You have a point.
Have you noticed all the crude...
I guess Amiona would want to destroy the world,
Around
considering,
since
you
the
know.
collision.
Not at this volume. In the past few weeks, Amiona's priests have been conjuring it everywhere they can. I think they are trying to destabilize...
Look, Amiona and Hoji and everything. She has a reason to try and kill the world,
Shitty
despite
job
her.
sealing the gates.
The seal would have held if you hadn't meddled in affairs beyond your station.
It was in the service of kicking your ass. I think history will forgive me.
We'll have to see about that.
Why is that the argument you go with? Why not Hoji, which was kind of the driving motivation at that point in the game?
Is
The
that
ass
how
kicking
you
was just a
feel?
happy coincidence.
Go and stop him, you idiot!
Like, say what you want, but Hoji was the protagonist in the last game. Why doesn't he get any affection? Like, Lo Wang was just circumstantial to the circumstances. I don't know, it just really kind of feels like whoever, yeah. Don't tell him, oh my, why? Why? Who told you this was legal?